Hey everybody, what's up? Madman here. Welcome back to another installment of State of Madness. Basically a once a month video that kind of explains what's going on with the channel as well as what's going on in my life. Alright, so as you guys can clearly tell, there's been a lack of content here on my YouTube channel as well as also on my Twitch channel as well. And you guys are definitely entitled to an explanation. Okay, so there's just been a lot of stuff running through my head, especially what I want to say, because this is pretty big, guys, especially what's going on in my life, others around me, as well as also just possibly talking about the future of my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, and whatnot. So you can kind of understand why it took so long to make this video, and also just being lazy. Okay, so what was going on in my life was with work itself. Like I was doing all right at work, but I wasn't really meeting expectations at work. But luckily, I am now. I don't want to talk about the company's name or what I do, mainly just because of NDAs, and also I'm not, speaking for the company. I don't want to be assumed I'm speaking for the company and all that stuff. So let's just say I'm doing a lot better at my job now, but it just took a lot of time to sit down, focus, and just do the actual job and do it to their expectations, which they have high expectations, but I'm meeting those now. So I'm really, really glad because, the company's been doing a very good job of taking care of me, my family, everything. Not to mention this job that I have now has actually kind of made me look back at previous jobs and kind of go, wow, they didn't give a flying fuck about us. Kind of a bit of a eye-opener, I won't lie. So because of this, obviously I've been, early to bed, early to rise, and also been focusing on my job. So that's one of the reasons. Second reason is, ladies and gentlemen, obviously I haven't been kind of open about this, but a while back I did sign with another organization called Awaken Militia. I previously have worked in the past with other organizations, but this one has been very, very supportive, very understanding, very transparent about everything. I don't want to talk about any other organizations or talk down about them. Let's just say, again, just like with my current job, with this new organization, I've looked at previous organizations and go, wow, they really didn't give a flying fuck about us. But yeah, this organization has been very, very kind, very, very supportive, and, well, very inspiring, actually. Kind of makes me want to keep moving forward and also be loyal to this organization. And recently, the organization has not only, content creators for YouTube, live streamers for Twitch, but also they have eSports teams that are on the rise as well. And one of them is actually for Call of Duty. And I asked, hey, if it was possible that I can, join up or, try out for the team. And I'm on that team. They're assault rifle main. I'm actually kind of surprised myself because it's just, I in the past have been on an esports team for Overwatch as a support main. So to kind of go from a support role to an assault role is a bit of a step up. Not to mention also this team has taken its time to teach me the roles, teach me the weapons to use, as well as they've actually taken time to actually teach me what to do and focus on it. It wasn't immediately like they looked at my KD ratio and went like, no good, next. They didn't do that. They just sat down and they were like, okay, here's practice, here's what we're looking for, and here's what we can teach you, and let's see if we sync up. And so far, the team has been going very, very great. We are now established on game battles. Like, we actually have a team forming for gamebattles.com. So I'm looking forward to actually, participating in some actual tournaments too, and actually, well, making a name for the organization as well as hopefully get paid for it as well. But yeah, so obviously practice is a big thing as well. So that's what kind of has been taking up time for content creation as well as live streaming here as well. Because we live in different time zones, so obviously getting practice together is pretty tough. Not to mention a lot of times we have to do practice by ourselves, and that's where it's kind of been cutting into content creation time and everything like that. And I know I want to continue doing content here at YouTube, but obviously I can't do daily uploads, especially with daily practice, as well as especially late night grinds, as well as this has also been cutting into doing live streaming as well, because I don't know if I should even be streaming practice, obviously, trade secrets, practice secrets, stuff like that. So because of this, ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing lacking of my end of doing videos for here on YouTube. And I just want to apologize for that as well. And I've been doing some thinking to pretty much change from doing daily uploads to weekly uploads. I know some people are definitely going to be upset about this, but you have to understand that I have a life outside as well as a work life. I don't even know if that's the right term for it, but obviously I have a house to take care of. I have family to take care of. I got a lot to do. I'm not living with my parents anymore, thank bloody God. So I don't have that, obviously I don't have that to take care of, but it's just like, I have so much more responsibilities and a lot of stuff that I need to take care of. And well, I still want to keep making videos for you guys, but obviously I can't be doing daily uploads. I got to do, well, once a week. And that's, I don't want to say compromise, but it just seems logical to kind of just do one good video a week compared to maybe several subpar videos. But then that's up for debate about, as well as for like what's considered great and what's considered not. But either way, I still want to keep making videos for you guys, so I'm just going to have to bump it. I don't want to consider it bumping it down from dailies to weeklies, but still, it gives you time for people to, kind of catch up on the material and everything. And yes, I do know I have a lot of series going on right now, especially a lot of Halloween stuff I haven't even finished, like, for example, The Suffering, as well as BioShock. The Club, let's face it, I don't think a lot of people like that, as well as also we have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and I've been thinking about also doing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the definitive edition, alongside it, but since that game hasn't been doing too well, so... But either way, like, I still have a lot of ideas and other things I want to do for this YouTube channel, and that's why I'm not, completely stopping. I just, we'll just do it as a weekly thing. As for the live streaming on Twitch, I'm considering doing that as like a once a week thing as well, because with the daily practice sessions and everything, or I know because of how late the stream sessions are, the practice sessions are, I can actually do some stream sessions, but I don't want to completely cut my family out as well. So I'm still kind of debating on the streaming session to keep that as either as a daily or maybe a weekly thing. It's just, but mainly just the State of Madness is for here on YouTube. So I just want to give you guys give you an explanation of why there's been a lack of content, as well as also what's the plans for the future, because that's what the point of State of Madness is, like a State of the Union, kind of tell you what's going on, what we're going to do to approach it, and what to look forward in the future. Obviously, like the State of the Union. So yes, here on YouTube, we're going to move forward with doing weekly uploads. I do apologize for any inconvenience, as well as if people are a little upset with this decision. But like I said, I don't want to completely, cut this out. But at the same time, I want to still make good content, as well as also I have stuff that I need to take care of. At least with this, you'll still get a nice video. Plus, also, you'll have some extra time to watch and review it before the next episode comes out. So hopefully, maybe I'll bring some people in. There's also one other thing I've been looking into, and that's a thing called long plays. Long plays are basically just like a video game walkthrough almost, like you play the game so many times that you can just do a walkthrough. But I also wanted to kind of like sit down and maybe think like, hey, maybe I can bring my Let's Plays over from Twitch to YouTube and call those long plays, because they actually do have a little bit of a following. Because I have watched long plays in the past of like GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, Star Fox, surprisingly all from the same person, but still, those were games I grew up with. So the nostalgia, that's the other thing about long plays, it's just kind of capturing nostalgia, because like, let's face it, these are games we grew up with and we love them and we enjoy them for a reason. It's something we grew up with. So that's something I want to try out as well, is just long plays, because sometimes people just want to have stuff running in the background when they're doing day-to-day things, kind of like how people just have like streaming channels for just music and stuff, just something to have play in the background while they're doing something. Try that for a while, something like that on the side, who knows. So just something to look forward into the future, as well as also hopefully with the Call of Duty team that I'm with, we can hopefully make enough money that I can actually become a full-time streamer or content creator, and then I can actually go back to dailies. Who knows? Well, that would be the ideal, is that we make enough money from the tournaments and game battles that I can do that. Hell, I already know how much money I need in order to become a full-time content creator, so I already got the goal set in mind. It's just, well, we got to get there. And also, most importantly, keep it stable as well. Like, we can't just have like one really good month where I meet the goal, and then the rest of the year it's just pretty shaky. But this is something I definitely want to give this a try, because it's a very interesting rule, especially since the team I'm with has just been, it's been an awesome ride, and I want to continue following that, as well as I want to help the team that actually gave me a chance grow. And I mean, that's what loyalty is about. You want to stick with it to the very end, or just keep it going. So to do kind of like a quick little recap, we're going from daily uploads to weekly uploads, which I've decided for what day we're going to do the uploads on. I decided I'm going to do it every Friday, especially since I'm going to be, uploading this on Monday to kind of give you guys a bit of heads up. So yeah, every Friday, guys, you're going to be getting a new episode of whatever series I got going on. And also, I'll probably be doing some live streams as well in between. I mean, I'm still trying to decide, will I be doing full-time streaming, or will I be doing just part-time streaming on Twitch? Follow me down below in the description on my Twitch channel, or follow us on Twitter and Discord for updates and other live alerts and other cool things. And also be sure to ring notification bells to kind of like give you guys a bit of heads up. But yes, like I said, guys, the State of Madness is here for YouTube. Twitch it's going to be its own little thing as well. But this is definitely something I want to see this esports thing going to continue, because if we can use that to bring in income, then we can actually use that to make, YouTube a full-time thing and go back to dailies. But either way, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a heads up of what's going on, and hopefully this will make everything a little bit easier, as well as keep you guys entertained, as well as also help the community grow. All right, everybody. Thank you very, very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, especially since you can't hit dislike, but depending on when YouTube's rolling out that getting removal dislike video. But also be sure to ring the notification bell for uploads and other cool things. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Discord. And also be sure to follow us on Twitch as well for obviously live streams, as well as will I be streaming practice in the future? Who knows? But either way, I'm the Madman. We'll see you guys next time for more. Later.